Oh, okay. Hold on. All right. Hey, what's up? I'm Raging Redneck. I'm doing HP2 any percent for PS1. Not really much more else to say about this game. This game's really long, and it's not a lot of tricks. It's a lot movement based and whatnot. So I'll just go ahead and start it down. I'll start the give a countdown of three, two, one, go. So three, two, one, go. And so this opening cutscene takes about 2 minutes or so. So it'll be a while sitting here. So throughout this run, I'm going to be using save states only as a backup, just in case, because this game is notorious for soft locking and hard locking. I've had many PB paste runs die to just dumb stuff. So I'll only be using that as a backup in case anything happens. So it shouldn't be too bad. The last time I ran this on Potterthon was the first time I actually ever ran this game. I was actually a backup runner when someone else couldn't do the run. And I think it was like 4 minutes over estimate or something like that. It was really funny. But I've been practicing this game a lot. Been on world record pace runs, but dumb stuff happens. Can't really, I mean, really the game is just, it's not like HP1. HP1 has a lot of tricks, and you have to get all the tricks to have like a good time in it. Yeah, doing this without saving would be, yeah. Yeah. It's a sad thing, ain't it?
Very fishy. I reckon old Dobby was sent as someone's idea of a joke. Can you think of anyone at school with a grudge against you?
So,
Draco.
oh, I'm using my Xbox 360 controller for this. This is an emulator run, because on emulator, I believe, I'm not sure if it's tested or anything, has less hard locks and soft locks if you run on emulator. Plus, there's not that much of a time difference between this and PS2.
No note, car gone. Out of my mind with worry.
Yes, this is a speed run.
It seemed to go on for hours, and Mrs. Weasley had shouted herself hoarse before she turned to Harry.
Very pleased to see you, Harry, dear. Ronald Weasley, I thought I asked you to stop that ghoul from making such a racket. He's still dropping pipes over the attic floor. It's driving me mad.
Come on, Harry, let's go.
And they did.
So sometimes if the game kind of freezes or whatever, it's just the emulator doing its thing. So the first thing I'm going to do right here is, let's see, I'm going to keep mashing these buttons at the same time to skip through the dialogue, plus to also get an early hit on the box, because we got to move that. And then on the second box, I'm going to tilt the camera up to save a couple frames.
Thanks, Harry. Come on, Harry. I see. Seeing.
Should be good.
That's it, Harry. Ronald. Oh dear. Watch me. Okay.
First thing we're going to do is we're going to go get this troll out the attic. There's a little RNG element, so it's like you have to collect 60 of these like car parts or whatever, and so you can get 2 or 3
Right.
from the get-go before he resets. And let's see, 1, 2. Okay, that's average. 3's the best. Doesn't lose that much time. Oh, I don't know why I was being too early there, but I missed one by just being too early by switching. There we go.
Nice. What?
This game is a lot of dialogue skipping. It's a lot of cutscenes. I would say dialogue and cutscenes count for like maybe 1/8 of the whole time. It's really long. So this is like the tutorial in HP1. A lot of small things happening, nothing really going on. It's all about just like little small time optimizations. What's up, chicken? You can do like a padlock skip here, which is to, instead of waiting, you can automatically just walk through the gate. It's really tough to get it. I think it's like a 1-frame trick. Give it a shot. Close. Can we defuse the myth that console is more unstable than emulator? Call the Mythbusters. I don't know.
Hey, look! Ginny's over by the Puffs game patch. Why don't you go and chat to her? She's been a bit shy lately.
Hopefully my internet doesn't go out during this. My internet's been weird lately. If it goes out, it only goes out for like a minute and it comes back on. So,
Harry. Pleased to meet you.
Ginny has nothing important to say here. We're just going to skip through her dialogue.
Whenever you get a wizard card, it is put. There are two types of favors.
Yeah, this game is very unstable. It's built on top of the HP1 engine, which is already unstable in itself. So again, I'm mashing through this stuff to get a early spell.
To charm and move the jump. Holding the X button, levitate. Could you charm?
There we go. You have to reach a certain height for these things to break. Right there.
That's right.
Very good. And then for this one, you have to move up a little bit.
That's right.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Well done.
So that was a decent tutorial. I missed what happened? Oh, I missed one of the car park things in the troll.
The sooner we
That's basically all that happened. Next is the boom slangs. If this was 100%, this would be a lot more exciting, but for any percent, we just go straight through it. We're just going to toss these like little gremlin things on the ground and just get out of there.
time to put this. Mum wants us to fling and once you.
Like literally all you do is just press square to start and just let it go, and it takes forever.
Don't worry.
Yeah, Whip, I've seen you do this on the 100%. It looks kind of tough. But you know, we don't need any of this stuff for any percent.
Try.
I have to keep watching myself because usually I just like, when I'm practicing this, I just hit the F4 key to like speed this up. It's just like, God, it just takes forever.
Don't worry.
Alright. Now Ron could say like his mom's gonna do better or something. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Next up is Wizard Duels. These are kind of difficult because they're pattern based and sometimes you can like just be too slow or too fast on
Hello
doing a
there.
flippendo attack.
Don't tell.
Is the. Of course it's safe.
So hopefully, I think like optimally 4 max flipendos does it. I'm not entirely sure, but 5 definitely will do it.
Okay, every time, and don't forget. Okay.
Get ready. Jewel.
Young Potter's going to have to be on his guard this afternoon.
Let him walk a bit.
Red Weasley's a
Let him
master
run.
tactician.
Get out the way. Hit it right there.
Nice.
Hit it right there. And hit that guy. There we go.
Well done, Harry.
That was
You won
good.
the first round.
Get ready. Jewel.
And the duel gets underway.
No, I've never had that bug, ever.
Oh, lovely work from Potter.
And that was good right there, too.
Expelliarmus!
So we have another 2 rounds of duels to go. These are a tiny bit more difficult because, who is this? Is this Fred or George? It's Fred. Fred likes to go behind that little, like, steel pole thing and hide from you. Kind of annoying.
Nice work from Potter. For a beginner, he's doing really well.
Ah! Knew that was going to hit me.
That's terrific.
That's fine.
Get ready! Jewel!
This is the one where he likes to go hide.
Oh my word. That's real skill from the youngster. Nice work from Potter. For a beginner, he's doing really well.
And stop. There we go. That was near perfect. I actually thought that was pretty well.
Expelliarmus!
I don't have my splits in front of me, so I don't know how good that really was, though. Let's get through that. Alright, I'm going to make a quick save state, so I might pause a little bit. There we go.
We need to find Ginny. Oh, by the way, if you find you're getting...
Alright, for this, we're going to, oh, jeez. Oh, I don't have the numbers memorized, so... That sounds okay, I'm not entirely sure, though. This guy could be a pain. So... Oh, this looks bad. Alright, we'll see what happens. We want him to line up in a certain way so that we can just jump straight from the top of his head to the bushes. And this looks kind of messed up. Got it. Oh my gosh. Is RNG how far out he'll go when you start coming to him? I think that's RNG, or I just can't explain why he. Sometimes he's close to the bush, sometimes he's not. But that was really close to like falling down. I would have lost like another 8 seconds or something. So throughout this part, I should be trying to take some damage because we're going to do a death abuse later coming up. So I want to get down quite a bit, but not too much because I want to give some leeway in case I do get hit. Like the bees right there can hit you, washing machine can hit you. Nice.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Okay. Coming through here. There's magic lawnmowers that can hurt ya. That's why we hit them. There we go. See if I can sneaky past this guy. Yep, there we go. I think I want the bees to hit me right here if they'll be kind enough to hit me. Bro, right there, come on. The padlock skip on the second one's really tough, so I just don't go for it. I mean, you could go for it, but it's really tough. Hit me, bees. Thank you. So, coming through here. Sometimes climbing this tree can be a little bit tough. There we go. You gotta really kind of wiggle your way through it. Alright, coming up here is going to be the wrong warp, where we're going to skip a huge part of the game. So I'm going to make a safe state right when we're going through, because if I mess this up, I'd have to like reset the whole thing. So, safe state right there. Let's see how the puff scan handles with us.
Thank goodness.
Early hit. Early hit. Nice. And that's just a graphical glitch that happens with my emulator. When Harry picks things up, it goes away. Assume, yeah. It's really weird. I'm not sure why that happens. It literally only happens when he goes to pick things up. And so now we should be entering Hogwarts. Hey, we made it.
We made it!
Let me go past them. There we go. Thanks for the good luck. I'm not sure how much time that saves. I think it's something like, I think it's like an absurd amount of time. And now we're off to herbology. A lot of this game is running around Hogwarts, getting to place.
We'd better get to...
Yeah. So there's a small skip you can do where you can avoid talking to Ron, but if you do get caught by Ron, it's like one text box. It's kind of difficult. I practice it sometimes, but it's just not worth it to practice it. Yeah, whatever. You gotta get the right angle and the right buttons to get past them.
It's hard,
Whoa, what was that? Graphics. If you get behind these guys, they can push you a little bit. He's kind of avoiding me. Can I get a push right here? Come on, push me. There we go. A little bit of a push. And coming through here, we're going to skip a trigger. It's something like Harry looks around and he kind of like, it's like, what's that noise?
Phew.
And so, I'm going to save state right here. Because, I don't know why I save state right there, just whatever. So, the flowers and the plants or whatever, they're RNG. Come on, dude. And, you can just lose time by doing ledge climbs or whatever. There was a really precise ledge skip right here. See if I can get it. Nope, I hit the wall, so I was never going to get it. It saves like maybe like a second or whatever. It's really precise to get. And coming through here, I'm going to be really careful not to fall. Nothing I can do about the game screen. That's just how they have it. Oh, that was really scary. Let's see, what's the time? 40? Not too bad. I had like a couple ledge skips. I think the best you can get is like a 35.
Well done. Here is
And now Harry picks something up, and my game wants to glitch out. You're going to see that a lot more when we pick up the mandrakes. So this is the first of the not Incendio, but just the spell tutorial things that you have to do to unlock the spells. You want to get 4 perfect hits on these.
okay. Perfect.
Right there. So for every one that you don't get that's perfect, you have to get 2 that aren't perfect. So this would be like a 37, I think. Yeah. You want to get as low scores as possible because it's faster to count it down when you get your final grade.
Not good. Oh dear. Not good.
And if you don't do the 4 perfects or 8 regulars, it keeps going on indefinitely forever.
Bravo.
So it's like the bare minimum you have to get.
Perfect.
There we go.
Oh dear. Keep trying. Not good. Oh dear.
And then all What's-Her-Face gives us the badge so we can do the spell.
Mr. Potter.
Coming up here is the mandrakes. It's just killing slugs and picking up mandrakes. You want to do it in such a way so that you're killing the mandrakes as you're running away from them. Saves a bit of time.
Welcome. This is a mandrake. Its cry is
If you
very
don't-
dangerous.
I think that's right. If you don't get a secret, I think you have to do it over again.
Of course.
I've never like done that. because usually I just make sure to like get at least 8 or 4 or whatever.
What? Speak up, Hermione.
It's a great voice actor that Harry has.
Look! That mandrake's being attacked by those giant slugs. Keep this once as... Good luck.
So now we gotta go kill the slugs before they eat the mandrakes.
Incendio!
Lock on. Here we go. And hit him before he gets away. So I'm okay on health right now. I might take a hit right here and be fine with it.
Incendio!
I'm really just watching out for the thorn bushes in the other slug section,
Incendio!
which is where you can lose some of your health as well. I don't think I got the last slug, so I'll have to come back and go get them. I think I hit the side of something, so it won't lose that much time to go get them again. These guys take a couple hits.
Incendio!
There we go. Come over here.
Incendio!
Oh, we can pick up the mandrakes.
Wingardium Leviosa!
And graphical glitch. Wonderful. Yeah, I missed the last hit on the slug, so there you go.
Wingardium Leviosa!
I think... No, I better not. It's a marathon. I should probably avoid the slugs. Don't want to risk my health too much. They want to get out the way. There we go.
Wingardium Leviosa!
We only do 1 death abuse, so I don't have to worry about health until like the very end. Gotta talk to her, make sure you leave, because it's automatically on no that you don't want to leave, and that can like, I don't know what that actually does. Make sure you don't mash square coming out of this, or otherwise you go right back in. There you go. Avoid a cutscene trigger right here by moving around everything. There we go. I mean, if people want this game is really easy to run. It's just really hard to get like a... It's really hard to beat Record, because Record is so optimized. But if you want to like run it and to get like a decent time, you can get a decent time, no problem. I think my second run ever was like 5th on the leaderboards. Harry Potter 1 is like super trick heavy if you want to get a good time. This, not so much. So now we're going to do Quidditch. Nothing really to it. You have to watch out to make sure that you don't choose the wrong broom that you want. So, I think the default is it gives you inverted flight controls, where down is up and up is down.
Welcome.
But that's for like, you know, heathens and heretics. So we have to make sure we get the right broom, where up is up and down is down.
That's good. Wicked.
Yeah. It's weird how they think that inverted is standard, because when he talks about it, it's like, some people like it this way. It's like, come on, dude. Everyone likes it this way.
That's it, Harry. Excellent. For that performance, you've earned your gold wings and 25 house points for Gryffindor. Right, Harry. I've got 2. Here's the first.
There we go. And it's the same thing,
Some people prefer.
but it's like this.
So, Harry.
There we
if
go.
you decide you've completed. Good session.
And we quit. There we go. And I'm gonna make a save state right here.
Hey, Harry. I don't know. Yeah, what? That's true. How about here?
Yeah, first time I played this game, I was like, alright, here we go. And I was like, what is going on?
Ready? Jewel.
So for this, it's faster. I'm not sure if it's faster, but it's a lot easier than trying to hit Ron. Because Ron moves in like mysterious ways. And so I'm going to move in this fashion so I can get hit the most optimal way. Optimal way, rather.
Footwork's really
There we go.
important in dueling.
You can beat Ron, but you have to be like really good. And it's not even that much faster, I don't think, to beat him. So I'd rather just do this. Because you don't even have to win this. You can just sit back and let him do his thing.
Try moving more. Footwork's really
Oh, why did he hit?
important in
Oh,
dueling.
I missed that one. Whatever. Okay. And now we get to do the slug chase. I've had an infamous soft lock when somehow, what's his face, Ron,
I wonder who
got
it could
behind
be.
me.
It's me.
And then Harry's like, where'd he go?
Only, at least no one. You'll pay for that now, boy. Ron.
So you don't want to be too much faster than Ron, because I guess, like,
Ron.
he gets jealous. So I'll make a save state right there. But the slippery floor mechanics, like in Gringotts in the first Harry Potter game, they're kind of annoying, but it's not too bad. I want to take 1 damage, I think. Maybe 1 or 2 damages. Right here is where you can get ahead of Ron, and he just, like, gets lost. Yeah, you can get ahead of Ron so much that you get like the regular fail that you would get if you were too far behind him. Because at some point when you get too far past Ron, he just like gives up basically. Ah, I wasn't on the slippery floor. Let me hit the tree. And I want to take a damage right here. Thank you. And I should be good on health. I'll take... That means 2 damages on the pixies. Yeah. And it gives me 1 for insurance. So right here you want to climb up this wall to avoid the slidey bits, because sliding upwards is like really slow. Want to be conservative about this, don't want to... There we go. You can like jump onto that bridge, but sometimes the slippery floor mechanics like really mess you up. And we're in the home stretch right here, so let's see if we can not bonk so much. Bonked right at the end. So now we gotta go catch some slugs as Ron pukes them out. I believe this is actually canon in the book, so good on the game developers to add this. I'm not the best at this. It's kind of weird. It's also a little bit of RNG. Yeah, he's giving me like really bad RNG. He's like stopping all over the place. Ron, help! What is this RNG? Come on! One, 2, 3. That was actually terrible because Ron had the worst RNG I've ever seen. And so right here we're going to have like this weird glitch where we have to skip this dialogue 10 times over. This is a function of doing the wrong warp earlier in the run. Yeah, that RNG was crazy. He just like stopped throwing up.
Gosh, do we have really? Ron. Well, he. Ron.
Yeah, this takes a while.
Thanks. Ron. Defense.
There we go. So we got like a longish cutscene because the game developers want you to make sure that you see how beautiful their game environment is that they made. Took them a lot of time, you know. And so right here, I'm going to climb this staircase in a way to skip this trigger. Because if you just walk it normally, you get like a little small
This should be a... I have...
Are
like
you okay?
interruption that takes a little bit of time. Gonna make a save state right here because I've definitely failed this a bunch of times by getting hit by the axe. Don't want that to happen. So this right here, table RNG, can be your best enemy or your like. Let's see. Oh, I took it safe right there. Watch out for these guys. So yeah, you can do that a lot faster, but my RNG wasn't perfect, so I didn't risk it. Jump on this guy, jump on that guy. Gonna wait a little while so we can... There we go. And now we have more table RNG. This one's actually a lot different. I might actually fall, just depending on what it gives me. Like, that's dumb. Come on, dude. Yeah, they gave me a bunch of round tables, which is bad. Bro. Finally, that's all you had to do, Harry. Getting a round table in that spot's really bad. The square table's a lot more easy to grab onto. So I think like the best you can get here is a 45 or something, and I got a minute 3, so great. It was really bad because of the round table. Oh, I didn't know that whip. That's crazy. But yeah, get some bad RNG. Lost some time there. We got another spell to do right here.
Hello, class. Today I'm...
Sounds...
Watch my... Do this 3... Are you ready? Splendid!
There we go.
Perfection! Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, no. That's the...
Who knew that getting a 33% would get you a C?
Very stylish. Just like me. Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
He has a good one where if you miss one, he might go, dear, dear.
One more to go.
He's not doing it, unfortunately.
Splendid! Perfection! Oh, no. Oh, dear.
Yeah, we might have to wait a little longer to get the dear, dear, because we got another one of these spell things from him later. So coming up here is a little bit of RNG. You can mash X coming out of the cutscene, and if the pixie is behind you, Harry automatically starts picking it up. If it's not behind you, if it's in front of you, you have to stun it 2 times with the spells.
Looks like
So we'll see what I get.
When a pixie's... You can only... Wingardium... Steer the pig... Simple. Isn't Professor...
Okay,
Let's see. Nope. Bad RNG. Well, I guess it's just like, there's only 2 things. So it's either good or bad. So, or like, good and regular, I guess. Not bad. You can skip talking to Hermione there, but it's kind of difficult. I've only gotten it like once, and that's the only when I had good RNG and Harry was facing away. Alright, I'm going to make a save state right there, just in case the death abuse soft locks the game or whatever. So, stop moving around, guys. Okay, the guy's right there. And for some reason, when you die right here, the game automatically just moves you on. Like, yeah, you did good.
Well done. Obviously,
Isn't he one?
Coming up is Death Day Skip. I will attempt it once. It is very frame specific. It's very hard to get.
this hello. Tomorrow.
If I get it, it's like guaranteed world record pace. Because world record doesn't get it. Well, I shouldn't say guaranteed world record, because I just had that terrible
Depressing to me.
table RNG. But if I do get it, it is like cause for celebration.
The race for the House Cup continues. Ravenclaw. Hufflepuff. Slytherin. Gryffindor. Gryffindor are in the lead on house points.
Yay!
The race for the House Cup is heating up.
Everyone likes Gryffindor. So we're going to maneuver around old Nick right here so we don't talk to him. Unfortunately, we can't avoid him right here, so we gotta talk to him. And then we're going to jump around him right here. He's blocking the door, but we're like, get out of my way.
Wow, Harry Potter! I'm in Griffin. And you really do have that lightning. It's brilliant.
Really good face model from Colin Creevy right there. So we can avoid talking to Nick right here. Okay, good. You have to face away from him to skip that. It's only like one thing, so it doesn't really matter if you do get hit. And there we go. Why is he still jumping? I heard him start jumping again. And then Ron's gonna be like, follow me. And you're like, nah, man.
Come on, Ron. No problem.
We're going this way. Alright, make a safe stay right here. Talk to Peeves. Alright, let's see if we get it, boys. Ah, that's definitely not gonna get it. Yeah. So, if I did get it, you would have saw me like start climbing up that the like stones or whatever. It's really weird. If I did get it, I wouldn't have to do this section right here, which wastes like 30 seconds or so. There we go. And we can skip a Peeves text box by doing that. Very good. And so with that, now we can do the regular Death Day skip, which is a lot more easier, but I still might mess it up because I'm bad. You get a lot of attempts at it. with the first skip, you really can't like make out anything as like a visual cue to know that you're in the right spot. But for this, you get a lot. So if I do, that might be good. Nope. All right, I was off by just a tiny bit. Let's see. Alright. There we go. Second try. Not too bad. I mean, I have my own setup for whip. So I look for like two things. I look for like Harry's head placement, and I look for a certain wall picture I get. So, yeah. But second try is okay. First try is definitely more, better, but I can't win them all. Now this cutscene takes forever.
So glad you can make it, Harry. May I recommend the
Moldy bread and the stinking salmon.
Watch out for peeves, Harry. Feel free.
Happy Death Day.
I love Ron's face right there. He's like, I'm so proud I got this gift for Nick. And spoilers, like, you don't even see what's in the box. They don't say what the gift is.
Hey,
Here we go. This is basically an auto-scroller. I mean, it's a little RNG dependent. Normally, I just have it right in the middle right here and just see where he goes. And then every once in a while, you have to, like, fight with food. So, oh, didn't move that much. Whoa! Can't believe I missed one. And there we go. I'm gonna make a save state right here, just in case the cutscene soft locks on me, which it is wont to do. So right here, as a lot of other things with my emulator, it kind of just like glitches out. And we get a black book. It's kind of scary. It really scares me every time it does this, because it's like, oh no, it's just the moment, it's just the day.
Began to run, his stomach lurching. Something was shining on the wall.
Not safe for work right there, dead cat.
Approached slowly.
If you listen for Filch's voice actor really closely, at the end of his line, he coughs into the mic.
Was hanging by her tail from a torch bracket. She was as stiff as a board, her eyes wide and staring. Foot-high words had been daubed on the wall above the petrified cat. Harry shuddered as he read them.
the Chamber of Secrets has been opened. Enemies of the air, beware.
Before Harry could leave, several people appeared in the corridor. When Filch saw Mrs. Norris, he screeched accusingly at Harry.
You've murdered my cat. You've killed her.
And then Draco Malfoy shouted out to everyone gathered.
Enemies of the air, beware. You'll be next, mudbloods.
Oh,
Professor
why isn't that
Dumbledore calmed
censored?
everyone
Dirty
down
word.
and sent them all to bed. Ron reckoned that he had an idea who the heir of Slytherin was, and both he and Harry went to meet Hermione in the library.
I'm sure that Draco...
I think
Polly what?
Polyjuice pot to make the pot,
Okay.
and I'll get the Horn of Bicorn. You two had better get to potions class. When I find a place to prepare the Polyjuice potion, I'll send Hedwig.
And coming up right here is potion class. It's pure skill. It's RNG based, but it's also pure skill just by what you see and how fast you can put the buttons in. Sometimes I'm good, sometimes I'm bad. What's up, Neville?
Pay attention. With this done,
No, I'll definitely miss an input on this. Ah. Ah. That was good until like the very end.
good enough. Now remember, class dis.
My eyes and my fingers don't always like connect with each other.
Hello there.
Of course.
It's nearly.
I'll help out. I do. Like, oh yeah.
Leeches.
All right then.
Okay.
Let's see if you can.
And if you like the first boom slang, it's the exact same. Just it's a time waster on any %, and it's apparently like a game breaker on 100%. To me, whenever
Don't worry.
sometimes it sounds like they're like saying French stuff, like Jim Appel, like they're saying my name is.
Don't worry, Harry. Don't worry about. Don't worry.
Ah, he just did it, Jim Appel.
Don't worry, Harry. That worked.
Yeah, you get a little participation trophy. I don't even know what that even does. Alright, next is Quidditch. Quidditch can be a pain. It can be absolute pain.
Thanks for saving me.
So I'm going to save state absolutely in
Hey, what did you
Quidditch.
make? I got some flaxweed.
I don't know why they made like the snitch mechanics so dumb. Like it's kind of like Banjo Tooie when you have to put the puzzle pieces together, but like the puzzle piece is like moving around and you gotta grab it first.
Slither.
It's down.
I can't. What's going?
All right, there's someone.
There's the Malfoy. There they go after the snitch. It's heading for the stands. Amazing. I've lost.
All right, save state right there. That was a really good Malfoy. So, the snitch, if you go too fast chasing the snitch, it starts going back and forth. And as its telltale sign, it's like, you know what, I'm about to like peace out. And it will disappear. It will absolutely just disappear on you. It is the weirdest soft lock I've ever had. So, I could be holding down X throughout this thing, but I'm like, I don't want to test it because I don't want to soft lock the game. And he gives like a really weird ring right here. Ugh. Alright, we're gonna see if we can get this snitch fast. Nope. Oh, I'm not sure why I went for it there. Ah, come on, get over here. Ah. This is really bad. There we go. It's really tough. It is actually really tough to get that. Save state. 3 save states right there. Yeah, and glitches out on the graphics again.
Harry's arm was hanging at a very strange angle, but in his good hand he held the snitch.
Aha, we
There's a
won!
chance when you do the snitch where if you just press X as soon as it comes up, it just so happens the snitch is right over your glove and you're out. But that snitch is like super tough to like predict.
His arm didn't hurt anymore, nor did it feel remotely like an arm.
No whip. So I've gotten 2 soft locks. The one was the Malfoy soft lock where it just would not let me hit him. I was like on 4 hits out of 5, and I was like literally right next to him, bumping into him, and it would not let me hit him. The other soft locks are like when the snitch goes behind me. Like I'll be flying too fast, and the snitch just goes right behind me.
It means
And it,
that the chamber
like,
of
flies off the
secrets
face of the
is
earth,
indeed
basically.
open again.
Hermione whispered to Harry that it was about time he collected together the ingredients for the polyjuice potion.
As soon as your arm is better, I think you should go to Diagon Alley.
It was half term by the time Harry's arm was
Dude,
better.
Harry looks like
Following
whacked out
Hermione's advice,
on like
he
acid right
returned to
there.
London. Harry met Hagrid in Diagon Alley.
So, Diagon Alley and HP1 is it's like a murderer's row. Just one thing after the other, just like you can save your run or kill it. But for this Diagon Alley and HP2, it's pretty simple. Yeah, well, I mean, I that's how you fix the soft lock, but it's basically like if you want to end your run. So I call it a soft lock. Oh, one other thing, if you saw that little like time thing under the snitch minigame, if you run out of your time, you have to go through the rings again. You have to go through all the rings again before you can get back to it.
Harry,
Also, there might be like a little white flashing thing underneath the on my screen. That's normal. That's just what my emulator does when it gets to a certain point. I know it's a little annoying.
Please help. I'll give you a...
So this is pretty standard. It's pretty much like peas, except for some. They can be a little difficult to get sometimes. Oh, I missed that one. Certainly did. Doesn't lose that much time, but kind of sucks.
Thank you, sir.
have you got any?
There.
So next coming up is RNG based, so we'll see what I get. The first one is true RNG, where you don't know where it's at. You have to like look around a little bit first. But after that, you can actually just follow them. So there we go.
Welcome.
It doesn't.
Is this bed?
And I'll just make a save state right there just for whatever.
They're hiding.
So
You need to collect.
ideally, it's down first, and I didn't see anything down. Oh wait, it is down. What? It wasn't moving. Go. Very good. Sometimes you can hit these boxes when you're trying to hit the little fly or whatever it is. Where'd he go? Oh. There we go.
Well done. You.
So that wasn't too bad. I took a little bit of time to find out where the first one is. Otherwise, it was decent RNG. And now Hagrid's back and we can get on our way.
If you've got all your.
It's a lacewing fly? I have no idea what that is.
Well done. Did you manage? Yes. She wouldn't get. Here's the flap, and here are the. How long? I'm afraid we. I hope you're not. Well.
Are those real?
Of course.
lace wing?
Come on, Ron.
Or is it made up? So there's a little small thing right here. If you exit this door before Ron, it does a little weird thing where, like, I don't know, maybe I should try it, because it's kind of funny. You just immediately go right back out. It's just funny. I just like doing that. You have to wait for Ron to go through it first, otherwise it kicks you back out.
Hogwarts is like, I suppose good luck.
This is only the first day of Potterthon. You get 2 more whole days. So next we're going to go fight some Malfoy and his big snake. That's not a euphemism. He actually has a big snake. Nope, not talking to you, Ron. See you later.
Harry. Yeah. Well done. Go on, Harry.
And we'll make a save state right here, just in case. Because we got a cutscene after, like one of those little book cutscenes after this.
If it is, go on, Harry. Better watch out.
Get ready. Duel.
Gotta wait for him to stop. Wait for him to stop. Get him right there. Get him right there. And get him right here.
And the round goes to Harry Potter. Get ready. Duel.
Right there. Oh, I took a little bit of hit. It's fine. That's weird though. Oh, the timing's messed up now. Whatever. It's not bad, but extra hit. Alright, so Whip, when I was talking about the early snake strats, I'll show it off right here. Save state.
If you try this.
It's really simple. So, wait a little bit. Get him. Load it up. Wait for his mouth open. And there you go. That way, you can line it up so that he doesn't have a sliver of health left as his last bit of health. You can end it on a regular hit and not the small hits. When he slides over all the way over there, it takes a long time for him to stop. You gotta wait for him to open his mouth before you can start hitting him. Usually he's like really good about hitting you because like it's like the last 2 frames of whatever your button press is, he'll aim it towards you. There we go. See, and now you can end it on a big flipendo and not a small one. And Black Book as well. This cutscene is actually pretty long, so we might be sitting here a while.
Justin Finch Fletchley. Leave him alone, Harry shouted. At least that was what he thought he'd shouted. When he looked up at Justin, he was met with an angry look.
Yeah, it's the snake shots are really fast on emulator because there's less lag. So it's a lot harder to avoid them than on the PS2.
You're a parcel mouth, Harry. Why didn't you tell us?
But PS2 makes up for it with faster loads and everything.
You can talk to snakes, Harry.
Hermione informed Harry that being able to talk to snakes was what Salazar Slytherin was famous for. and how the whole school was now going to think that he, Harry Potter, was the heir of Slytherin, and therefore responsible for the attacks. Dumbledore wasn't in his office when Harry got there. It was a very interesting room, however, and nearby Harry spotted the sorting hat. As he approached it, the hat spoke to him.
You've been wondering whether I put you in the right hunts, but I stand by what I said before.
I really just want to press the F4 key to skip all this and make my game go into like 200 frames per second.
He told the hat he thought it was wrong, and then a strange gagging noise behind him made him wheel around. Harry yelled in shock as the bird burst into flames, only to emerge from the fire more beautiful than it was before. Then the office door opened, and Dumbledore came in.
Fawkes the Phoenix is really very handsome, isn't he, Harry?
Harry nodded, still shocked by the sight of the bird bursting into flames. Dumbledore explained how phoenixes were fascinating creatures.
Phoenixes.
They can carry immensely heavy loads, and they make highly faithful pets.
Dumbledore went on to say that he didn't believe Harry was the attacker plaguing Hogwarts, and he asked if Harry had anything...
How do we know this isn't a pre-recorded run? Because if it was a pre-recorded run, I would have taken out that small flashing white line at the very bottom.
But in the end, he didn't want to say anything about them.
Now that you don't... Of course, there's no one... Frank, we need to finish... Yes,
We might get like a really silly glitch right here. I'm not sure if it'll happen. But sometimes when Harry turns into either Crabbe or Goyle, he'll spawn outside his body and he'll be looking at Crabbe and Goyle. It's the weirdest thing that happens sometimes.
Yeah, I'm good.
No, it didn't give it to me. So now we're, I forget which one Harry is. He's either Crabbe or Goyle. So whichever one he is, you basically move at half speed. It's basically like you're on slippery floor, but you're half speed. So you have less control than you would think. He did like a little loop-de-loop there. This could be kind of tough if you're not ready for the physics of Goyle running, and you can slip down and fall. You also get hit by these guys and get knocked into like the pit of despair. So I'll be watching out for that. Like these guys right here can knock you out, so we'll take it safe. There's no shame in going slow in a speed run, because we don't want to kill the run, especially on a marathon. These are the scary bits right here, where he just kind of slips all over the place. Whoa! A little scary. Don't hit me. And we're good. Oh, except for this bit right here. I forgot about this bit. And now we're good. This has some good dialogue coming up, because Harry and Ron try to act super dumb.
Have you two been pigging out in the Great Hall? How did people see?
That's a great line right there, where he's like, "How'd you know?"
No, I haven't, Goyle. How many times do I have to tell you? But I know one thing.
Last time the Chamber of Secrets was opened, a mudblood died. So I bet it's only a matter of time before one of them is killed this time. I hope it's Granger.
And so, if you liked the little mini games where you shot the pixies and peeves, you have to do it again. Except this time you have to wait for the clock to run out. It takes forever. Oh, nice. You don't lose time if you get hit, you just lose health. It doesn't matter. Bro. So I didn't know this, but like when I was doing runs, I'd always run into like the note or whatever, but you can just skip it. You want to move around in this direction right here, so you skip talking to these that group of kids. So we're gonna go see Lockhart and get some spells and do some things. You know, the usual.
Guess what? I hope, man.
Let's see if he gives us the old deer. I mean the deer. Because that's really all what we're here for.
No need to watch Mike do this. Are you ready?
Splendid! Splendid! Splendid!
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh, he's not doing it. By the way, I might have gotten like a 50% or something on that.
That's the
Perfection!
There we go.
dear, dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Well, at least he did it one time.
One more to go. Very stylish. Just like me. Oh dear. Dear, dear. Oh no.
Hey, he did it 2 times.
You burned the pot. If you come back. Time to put the. Now, Harry. Once.
So stay right there. Ah, come on. You can ledge jump over that. You can also proxy off the knights right here for like a super dumb trick, but just do this.
Excellent. Now run.
And now it's Valentine's Day. You get to see the Cupids. They're like little Danny DeVitos.
The race for the House Cup continues. Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, Gryffindor. Gryffindor are in the lead on house points. The race for the House Cup is heating up.
Who am I rooting for in the Octofecta race? I did not see who's participating. I guess Senna. He's probably running. I know that guy. Alright, save stay right there. You can fall down these holes right here, but you have to be like... Oh, it's Liam versus like everyone else? Is that what's happening? I thought it was like 8 people all doing an Octofecta or something. That would have been hilarious. All 8 screens on at once. Personally, I don't know Liam, so... but I do think it'd be kind of cool if one person beat 8 people. This is basically like a auto-scroller right here, but you have to watch out for some of these platforms. Also, I've gotten sniped before by this jump right here, and the Cupid arrow hit me, and I fell down, which is pretty BS. Come on, dude. I was over the thing. I wasn't jumping. And now time for another cutscene. And this one I think is like really long. I think this is the longest one. Save state. He would delete his SRC call. That'd be pretty funny. I mean, it is like so. Who are the 8 people? Are they like really good runners, or is like I don't know their times. I don't know if like Liam's like a really good runner who runs all these games.
Then at last, something happened.
Oh yeah, if you don't like spiders, like just like turn away for a couple minutes.
Harry nearly upset his ink bottle, and then
Coming up next is sneaking teachers. There's one that could be really tough, and there's a good chance I'll fail it. But if I do fail it, there's like a really fun backup strat you could do that's kind of fun to watch, where you face the camera away from Snape and he never spawns.
The diary began to blow as though caught in a high wind, and then the diary seemed to open up, and Harry was pitched headfirst into the opening. Harry saw that he was standing in a corridor in Hogwarts dungeons. Peering through a crack made by an open door was a boy of about 16. Harry knew at once that
Dude, look at 16-year-old Hagrid right there. He has a massive chin. He's like the Crimson Chin.
Come on now, in the box.
The voice definitely belonged to Hagrid, who, Harry now saw, was crouching down in front of a large box. Riddle suddenly stepped out from the doorway.
Evening, Rubeus.
So I guess like the 8 people have the advantage if they've all had world record at one point versus just a guy who runs all the games.
The young Hagrid rose up to his full height.
So I guess I'm pulling for Liam. I want Liam to win then.
It wasn't him. He wouldn't. He never.
And then, from out of the box came something that made Harry let out a long, piercing scream unheard by anyone. A vast, low-slung, hairy body and a tangle of...
Dude, speaking of like bugs and arachnids, I had the biggest cockroach crawling on my wall today. I had to go get the tongs, my kitchen tongs, to grab it.
And Harry landed, the
It was so
Later,
disgusting.
Harry met up with Ron.
I immediately put the tongs right in the dishwasher.
Harry could barely get the words out of his mouth.
It was Hagrid, Ron.
Octofecta is all the Harry
Secrets
Potter
years ago.
games, all the movie games on PC, all run in a row. So we're going to be doing some save states right here, just because this is scary.
Got the wrong person. Maybe it was some other monster that was attacked.
Hagrid, we've always...
I'm going to the library. See if I...
We better be careful, Ron. We're not meant to... They're split. Remember that you need to collect these to power up your cloak. They only last a short amount of time, so you can unlock the doors by using these pressure pads. You just need to...
You can skip talking to Ron right here when you're done with this touchpad, but it's really specific and it's really not worth it. Just go talk to him. Alright. Thank you, Saker Z. Alright, save state right there. I'm gonna get the cloak right here just to be safe. You can do this without getting the cloak, but there's like a small chance you'll get caught, so... What? What are you doing? Why did he climb? I didn't press up.
What's that?
Harry, why are you losing me time? Oh my god, he just flew off the hedge. What's going on? So you don't have to do the cloak for this one because Snape's pretty blind. He'll never catch you unless you fall down.
Wingardium Leviosa.
So definitely save state right here, just in case I fall down. So here we go. Why I was being so dumb right there. Don't pay attention to me.
Who's there?
I'm not sure why. Like, I took my eyes off the screen for 1 second to look at chat, and my character just goes flying in a different direction than I intended. So for this one right here, you can just go blast right by McGonagall. But you have to wait for her on the other side, because she'll catch you if you just go straight through. You have to time her. So save state just in case. So what you do is you hide right here and just peek out, see if she's... Because once she starts like turning her back like fully, like right there, you're good. Now this one right here, this is a bitch. If I get this first try, it'd be pretty fun. There's cycle RNG in here, so we'll just see what happens. And if I fail it, it's okay because there's a backup. You don't lose that much time if you get caught. So if I can climb up here and I wait for these guys to come right here, you run right here. All right, who's gonna turn? All right, Snape turned. All right, go, 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 go. Yeah, we got it. Woo! Alright, now I have to concentrate right here because I have to count.
This pressure pad has a
I'll take it safe. I think it's like
There are no
18
objects to charm.
ticks and you're good. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There we go. So, what I was looking for right there with Filch and Snape, I was looking to see who was going to turn. And if I saw Filch starting to turn before Snape, I was going to go behind Filch and hug the corner that way. But if Snape turns and Filch doesn't, you have to bolt so fast for that cloak. By the way, if you really hate spiders, just turn away for a bit. But yeah, that's pretty cool that I didn't get caught. I practiced a lot, so thankfully it paid off. Why did I take damage there? I was barely even on him. Okay, I guess I'll get a couple chocolate frogs, I guess. So this is pretty long. Let's see. You have to wait for a couple seconds. Otherwise, if you go, as soon as you let go, you'll just fall straight down into like the thorns. So we gotta fight some spiders here. You can only attack them when they're fully up. There you go. I picked up the frog just, you know, whatever, because you want good health coming out of here. What's up, spiders? Bro, you came so close to me. What? Come on. Get out of here. I was getting scared about that spider. He just kept coming up to me. Usually they stop a good ways before they come up to you. Alright, let's see if I can get that snail right there. Ah, whatever. So, you gotta do that spell right there, come around. And if you do it optimally, you can skip some of these stone pads. Dude, whip, I threw it in the dishwasher. It should be good. Like, as soon as I threw it out the door, right into the dishwasher. Okay, so I didn't get I didn't get 3 full hits on that, so I had to do like 4. So here comes the fun part that people aren't ready for, and that's the second bridge, which I will save state for because sometimes it can mess me up. So this right here, it's just crazy how this works, because you clearly grab nothing. I'm doing full hits, come on. I guess I'm trying to go too fast. Alright, so here's Ledge Skip City, but they're really hard to get. So, yeah, stuff like that, it's just really not worth going for. It can save you, like, quite a bit of time, like maybe 8 seconds if you get them all. But, it's whatever. You gotta short hop that guy right there. Alright, so this can be kind of scary. So I will save state right there. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to go around these trolls before they see us. And what I mean by that is, like, this guy coming up right here. Bam. Just go right straight through him. Alright, save state right there. And we only have to do, I think, only like 1 more. This guy's pretty easy, I think, if I remember correctly. There we go. Wait for this guy to fully turn around. Good boy. And we'll take safe strat. You can go around him to the left side, and it's a little bit faster, but it's a lot more dangerous. Okay, great. Alright, time for the big spider. This can take a while, and it's a little difficult. It also gives you a little bit of RNG, depending on where the spiders spawn and things like that. Basically, what you want to do is, you want to take down these like colored trees, but you get one free one that gets destroyed instantly by Aragog, so we leave that for the end.
I'm Hagrid.
Intro.
They take.
I win
So do.
the thing.
Oh,
Go.
Alright, save state right there. So, not the best RNG, but whatever. You want to kill these eggs before they spawn? There we go. Jesus. And now we take our time and do this. It's kind of strange. It's going to take a while, so we'll be here for a while, folks. What's up, Captain Ethanol? Alright, let's work on this guy right here for a bit. And that guy's done. Let's see what we get. And this guy right here is done. Let's see. This guy's got some more work to do. Alright. And I can't remember. There we go. Oh, that was scary. Aragog almost like was about to take down that green tree, which, yeah. So now he takes over that one, and he's done. Don't touch me, spiders! And here's the Fort Anglia. Do you see those spiders? Those spiders were like all up in my my personal space. So we're nearly done with the game. We have the dungeon bit and then the final boss left. Oh, we also have Snake Slide and Lockhart Duel. Those 4 things, and then we're done. We got like another 15 minutes left, something like that.
Branches whipping the windows as the car wound its way cleverly through the widest gaps, following a path it obviously knew. After 10 noisy, rocky minutes, the trees thinned and the car stopped so suddenly they were nearly thrown through the windscreen. They had reached the edge of the forest. Harry and Ron arrived safely back in the Griffin.
Yeah, the Fort Anglias are like salmons. You know, once they're ready to spawn, they go back to where they're born. They just know it instinctively.
He was innocent.
So I think this is like. Oh, there's one other Lockhart thing to do, which is like takes like 2 minutes.
Look, keys to the. Okay. Ginny will be all right, won't she? Don't worry, Ron. We'll rescue her.
You gotta go get Lockhart because he like boarded himself up in his little room because he's too scared. So we gotta take some hits right here, so we can reset the pattern. This one's a little faster, and you know it can be a bit scary sometimes because it does fake you out one time. It will fake you out. Oh, are you kidding? I was barely in that, alright? They They borrow a lot of different noises from each other. You have to actually like go up to them.
Professor.
I'm kind of annoyed that it made me do that one over again. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so now we do snake slide. In my PB, I fall off this thing twice. So, hopefully, we do it okay.
By the sinks.
I like how Lockhart's default walk animation is just like have his arms fully out and like run. Like doing the running man.
I'll go first.
Well,
Depending on my health after the Lockhart duel, I'll either make a potion myself or I'll just YOLO it. Oh, that's so true, Whip. That's like so spot on. Yeah, if I take no hits in Lockhart, I won't make a potion, but if I take one hit, I'll make a potion. Just to be safe. The potion takes like 20 seconds to make. It's kind of annoying, but you don't want to die in dungeons and have to repeat the whole damn thing, so it's worth it. And there's no chocolate frogs in dungeon, which is really weird. Whoa! And that's the part I fell off twice in. I remember in Whip's PB run of his 100% run for this, he gets to a point and he goes, "Oh, I forgot what's coming up next," but he still gets it.
Oh, careful!
lost it.
See?
I shall go back.
Oh no!
Yes, indeed. The famous Lockhart.
Alright, Lockhart duel. All you have to do is just really avoid his obliviates or whatever you call them. Oh, I took a hit. Alright, we're making potion. It kind of sucks that I'm making a potion because this is probably like a PB run or whatever, because I didn't fail the snakes. But you have to make the potion now. I'm not gonna risk dying. Because there's too many BS like things that can hit you. The fire can hit you, the rats can hit you, the slugs can hit you. It's just dumb.
Yes, I'm so. What are we? Well, we can't get. There's only one. Okay, Harry.
It's so close to whether or not I want to make the potion. If I didn't take a hit, I wouldn't have made the potion, but I'll make it. Ah. Yeah, it is what it is. No judge. Alright, save state. And now we're in the home stretch. It's just like if there's any chocolate frogs, if there's any chocolate frogs anywhere, you wouldn't have to make the potion. See, like stuff like that happens where you take these dumb hits from the rats. And you skip the cutscene right there. And then we take this thing out, but sometimes it gives us a little invisible wall action. Sometimes the rats can push you off, which is really annoying. Alright, move away, slugs. Make way. Thank you. these, this is really why I took the potion, because this right here, you know, see, look, I took the hit right there. It's a good thing I took the potion. Just, you know, all you had to do is just put a chocolate frog somewhere. That's all you had to do. So this big boy right here, he needs his Flipendo hits. You want to watch out. His mace is kind of powerful. I took a little safe right there. Plus, I needed to get over here anyway. Because you gotta hit the rock from that direction. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can get this first try. Sometimes it's a little difficult. Alright, I took it safe, so I can get up here and do it. Here we go. And there's a little glitch right here where you're normally supposed to kill both of these knights, but you only have to kill one, and if you hit the switch pad in a certain like time manner, it'll give it to you. So let's see if I can get it. Got it. Nice. So normally you're supposed to kill this knight right here too, but we don't have to. And yeah, see, this is why I took the potion, because you get a BS hit from the rat and the slug right here. All right, see if we can skip the cutscene. Nice, we skipped it. All right. Okay, and we skipped that guy. Good. And now we gotta wait for a big boy right here to move out the way. Thank you. All right, we're gonna do the final boss now. Oh, why is my camera that way? Weird. So here we go. Final boss is a cakewalk. It's just about optimization and getting the time. So we'll give one final save state, because just to make sure. But so far, I didn't have to use any save states. It didn't crash on me. Nothing bad happened.
She's alive.
I got some pretty bad RNG. Sometimes I had some slop. But this was actually a pretty okay run.
Opened the Chamber of Secrets. She daubed threatening messages on the wall. One day,
I didn't know Tom Riddle had blue hair, by the way. Alright, save state. Right there. Oh wait, it's not right there, because the Phoenix comes. And he, like, nips at him. So the way to cheese this is to do this. If you come over here, he can't hit you. And it's 5 hits for this phase, and then we have to do the sword stuff. Alright. I'll make another save state, just this once. What you do is you come up here, and Harry's head disappeared for a second, which was weird. Alright, see how good I am at this. Alright, not too good. So, I'll give you a time when time's coming up, but it'll be like another minute from now. It's going to be when we get the last hit, and it moves on to the next cutscene. So the next cutscene after this is when it's over. thanks for everyone from hanging out tonight. You know, I know this was like a late run and everything, and sometimes it's not the most interesting run, but I have fun with it. You're crossing the beams. I'm really bad at this part because if you look at it, you could probably like tell how hard it is, and just imagine how hard this thing is. It's like it's so slippery. It's so weird. You should watch the Task do this fight. The Task does this fight and just like destroys the Basilisk. So I would wager about four more cycles. I think someone only made a task for this part. I could be mistaken though. Alright, if I'm really good, I only need 2 more cycles, but I'm really bad, so probably 3. Oh, that's so close to being in 1 more cycle. That's so close to being 1 more cycle. Alright, get ready on time. One more cycle. Or maybe 2 more cycles. Holy shit, I'm so bad. Oh, 1 more cycle. Damn, I'm bad. Alright, time's coming up right now on the last hit. There we go, time. Alright, that's HP2. And recycled Voldemort sound. Let's see what my time was. Ooh, a 142. That is actually pretty bad. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. What's my time? What's my PB time? That might have been a PB. I'm not sure. Let me go look at what my time is on src.com. And that's a PB. Nice.
Silence except for the steady drip of ink still oozing from the diary.
That's a PB by over 1 minute. That's pretty okay.
His head was spinning as though he'd traveled miles by flu powder. Ginny drew a great shuddering gasp.
I mean, there's no reason to be. I mean, my PB time's pretty trash. So.
Riddle made me. He took me over.
Harry told her that it was all right.
There was a lot of slop in this run.
Come on, Ginny. Let's get out of here.
I lost like a lot of time on falling down stairs and whatnot. Had really bad Quidditch. Really bad Basilisk fight. That was pretty dumb. I took the potion.
He told them about hearing the disembodied voice.
Hey, no problem, Whip. Thanks to everyone for hanging out. You know, PBs are always fun to watch, I think. So yeah, that's the game. If you want to roll and watch all these credits, you can watch all the credits. Though it takes a while. So I'll leave that up to the marathon community if they want to keep it up.
Professor Dumbledore explained that 50 years ago, Lord Voldemort, as a 16-year-old Tom Riddle, had enchanted his diary, and that diary had enchanted Ginny. Later, Harry managed to release Dobby from the slavery of Lucius Malfoy, for it was Lucius Malfoy who had planted Tom Riddle's diary on the hapless Ginny Weasley. And as for Harry, well, once again, he truly...
Look at that smile. How can you hate that smile?
Finally, let's see who will win this year's...
Alright, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win, guys? Who's gonna win?
Ravenclaw,
Should I do like a little drum roll on my laptop?
Hufflepuff,
I'm not sure if that's coming up on the mic.
Slytherin.
0 points for Slytherin.
Gryffindor.
Hey!
On the lead on house points.
Gryffindor won. Argonaut Games. What am I playing on? This is a PlayStation 1, specifically an emulator. Oh, you can't forget Seb, you know. And Scott Burfitt. You know, he's always wearing that hat. Oh, Scott. Steven Jarrett. John Wagland. Amazing. Is that George Washington? Where's Moaning Myrtle? You missed her. We went into the girls' bathroom as boys, and she tried to kick us out. But we told her it's 2019. Oh man, look at this guy. Chris Sweetman. It's like Captain Crunch.
I think we're gonna start switching over.
Alright, sounds good.
Okay. Yeah, so GG on the run.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, and we're gonna take 5 or 10 minutes to set up, and then we're gonna have the writing scribe doing Lego 1 through 4 free play.
Hell yeah,
So
sounds good.